The girl casually tossed a bone into the treasure bowl. The next second, it hit an ancient general right on the head. Everyone thought it was an assassin attack, but when they looked closely, it was a meaty bone. They hadn't had a proper meal in over 6 months. Staring at that big chunk of meat, they thought they were hallucinating. But the general said it was a gift from the gods. He immediately placed a blood letter into the bowl, intending to thank the gods for sending food. But the next moment, ashes from the paper blew right into the girl's face, making her cough non-stop. Furious, she grabbed a can of dog food and threw it over. Still not satisfied, she dumped the entire table of dog snacks into the bowl. On the ancient side, the treasure bowl was instantly filled with 9 full pots of dog food. Seeing this, the general immediately distributed the food to all the soldiers and civilians. But it still wasn't enough, so everyone knelt and prayed for the gods to send more food. Meanwhile, the girl noticed the bowl wasn't getting full, so she stood by the faucet trying to fill it with water. But no matter how long she poured, it never filled up. She looked puzzled, then decided to leave the water running for 3 days straight. Back in the past, the treasure bowl started gushing spring water non-stop. Everyone was overjoyed. To show gratitude, the general knelt and prayed for 3 days and nights straight. When the girl woke up, she found the bowl was still empty. Thinking something was wrong, she kicked the treasure bowl 10 meters away. The next moment, a blood letter floated out of it, but she tossed it away like garbage. To get back at the bowl for messing with her, she poured in all the expired snacks from the warehouse. The ancient general was thrilled to see this, and once again thanked the gods for their gift. But one of his men complained the food wasn't enough, and urged the general to ask for more. Hearing that, the general was furious. He scolded them for being ungrateful, then ordered them to offer something valuable to thank the gods. Back in the present, the girl received a pile of gold and jewels and looked totally confused. She rushed to a pawn shop to verify if they were real. After a quick look, the owner said some of it was mixed with brass, but it could still fetch $30 million. The girl then took out a jade pendant and asked for a price, but as soon as the owner saw it, he was stunned. The girl thought something was wrong with it, but the owner said it was incredibly rare. He pulled out a book from the drawer and checked. The more he read, the more shocked he looked. He realized this jade pendant was priceless. Then he explained its history to the girl and said he was willing to pay $500 million for it. He even suggested she bring it to an auction in 3 days, saying she might get an even higher price. As the girl flipped through the book, she suddenly remembered the blood letter from the treasure bowl. After reading it, she realized that the people in the past were facing extinction. Knowing how serious it was, she rushed to the supermarket and bought all the food she could. Meanwhile, a riot broke out among the ancient civilians, demanding food from the general. He stood helpless in front of the empty granary. Then suddenly, a bag of rice flew out of the treasure bowl. More and more food followed. The people were instantly overjoyed.